Assalamu alaikum dear students. I hope that you all are doing fine. In today's lecture we have to discuss the curriculum vitae and how to write a CV. So in today's lecture we will discuss that what is CV, when should you use a CV, how long should a CV be, what information should a CV include, and what makes a good CV. Okay, first of all we will discuss what is CV. What is the CV? It's a curriculum vitae is a short description of the person's educational and professional history. When to use it? When you are applying for a job, at interviews to read while waiting to be called in for phone applications. How long should a CV be? Short, not longer than 2 pages. So CV is important because it's your first and maybe only direct communication with a potential employer. So your CV is the first chance you get to make a good impression on a potential employer. Uh, plus a top quality CV will considerably boost your chance of getting a face-to-face interview. So it is worth spending time and effort on the content and presentation, so it will make all the difference in obtaining the position you want. You must therefore highlight your skills, expertise and values. So while writing or making any CV, make sure that you are concise or accurate. Your CV should not generally be longer than 2 pages, so make sure that uh, you are specifically to the job you are applying for and include the skills, qualifications, and you need to include experience which are most suited to the job. Okay, then comes what information should a CV include? You need to put your personal information in your CV, plus you will include your work experience and education. Okay, your personal information, a name and surname, date of birth. It's not essential because of age discrimination law. It's if better with age. And you need to tell your address. You can put your email address, your telephone number with area code, and picture. You can add picture in your CV if you want to. So in your personal details, you need to include your name and address, your phone number, your email address as well. And you may also add your nationality, gender, and date of birth if you wish to add. Okay, then comes work experience. Starting with the most recent, if you don't have any work experience yet, start with education and list part-time or summer jobs or voluntary work. If you have a lot, choose the ones relating the most to the job you are applying for, but do not overlook some which do not seem relating but are good, like time spent abroad. So give address of company and the time spent there and your task in the company. Don't leave gaps. So in this part of CV, you need to start with your current or last employer and work backwards. And here you should include the dates of employment, your job title, plus name of the employer. nature of the business, and you need to tell the responsibilities, duties, and achievements as well. And always try not to leave gaps in your employment history. If you do, it will advisable to account for such times. Okay, then comes education. Starting with the most recent and not going back to where. Concentrate on the important, including the degree, university, or school and grades. So, if we will talk about this part of the CV, you need to write it in chronological order. Uh, a brief list of school, college, and university qualifications. So, and if you done A levels, O levels, you need to write that, and together with the grades you obtained. So then list any further qualifications you have obtained together with the names of the awarding bodies. And you need to mention your institute's name, plus if you are currently studying for a qualification, so you need to mention it together with any result achieved so far. Okay, then comes skills and interest. Here, language skills, computer skills, social skills, technical skills, organizational skills, artistic skills, other skills. So this is optional, but it gives you again it gives you a chance to portray something about your personality. So keep it simple and mention what you do in your free time and note any achievements. How to write a good CV. So employers take less than a minute for each CV, so you need to make an impact. Short, easy to read, logical order, writing not too small or too big. Avoid writing whole sentences and it just short sentences. And yes, another thing, in the CV you can add references as well, and but there is no need to write the details of your references on your CV. You just simply state that they are available on request, or you can add their names and designation as well, their contact. So but make sure that while writing the references on the CV, make sure that you know who your references are, and that you have asked their permission to use them. Always seek permission first, then put their references. And there shouldn't be the spellings or grammatical errors in your CV. Print on two separated pages. Do not split a heading from the rest. Be positive, be honest, have someone else check it. So it's very important to know how to write the CV to get any job, and plus you always need to keep your CV up to date as you go through your career and working, like you will gain new qualification and skills. So it's therefore important that you keep your CV updated. You need to modify it accordingly by adding any new skills or qualification that you have gained. So this way it will give a modern overview of your achievement, and perhaps you could be the best qualified and the most suitable applicant for any job. But if your CV is rambling, disorganized, and doesn't highlight your key abilities, then you will probably be overlooked. So to be shortlisted for a role format, your CV should be accordingly. Like there should be quality in your CV, and you need to clear about anything. There should be clarity in your CV, and plus relevancy. This was all about the CV. I hope that you all know uh, how to write it, and you all are advised to write a CV just the sake of practice. If you have any question, if you have any confusion, we can discuss it later in our session. Allah Hafiz.